I'd resigned from a sort of professional career to set up something entrepreneurial and spent about 12 months looking at different business models, and I came across this one in North America. Obviously it was a proven business model over there, and the question was whether I could introduce it to the UK. So I picked up a copy of the Yellow Pages and identified, I guess, 20 of the most likely people that would provide a rubbish clearance service in London, and called them to find out what the service would be like. And that experience alone was enough to justify a further investment of my time. Basically, there was a gap in the market. There was no professionalised solution for rubbish clearance, and so I thought I'd have a crack at it. Well, when we launched, the idea was just to make it a service business rather than a waste business. So keeping things simple and professional. So we had 2-hour arrival windows, 48-hour response, clean trucks, uniformed guys and girls. Just generally a friendly face. And then as we've grown a bit bigger, we've sort of added a bit more whiz-bangs to the whole thing. So we have follow-up emails confirming the collection address and details. We send out follow-up emails as well after the collection. We provide them with data about what type of waste we're collecting, and also where it's being disposed of, how much recycling is going on, that sort of thing. So it's kind of starting with the essence of a simple business, which is man and van collection, and then adding some value adds where we can. We've always used technology ever since we started. Even though we started with a whiteboard, we were using Excel sheets to sort of plan the day. And as you gain scale, we've increased the technology spend that we do. So for simple things like having an online booking system that is dynamic rather than purely an order form online. We use an awful lot of GPS and sort of tracking and mapping software for the vans to make sure that we're turning up on time and keeping in touch with the customers. We use email newsletters. We also monitor staff levels, customer levels, generally customer service levels through technology, so telephone systems and just generally so utilisation products. Yes, it does get harder as you grow larger, but we can't afford not to keep in touch with our customers and provide the same level of service as we do when we had one van and 2 people on it. So it's important that we set up systems and reward structures that drive that customer service and constantly seek to engage with the customer, asking them questions, maintaining feedback, and just generally communicating with them regularly. For me, service is all about generating loyalty, referral, and generally it not being purely about price. I guess the business, what we're trying to do is provide a value product, but with a kind of Rolls-Royce service. You might use the analysis of Ryanair in terms of pricing, but not in terms of service. I think these days everybody wants rock bottom pricing, but also they expect fantastic service, and so it's trying to balance those two. Okay, well, this is quite a simple one for me. It's basically putting yourself in the position of the customer regularly. Either yourself directly, engaging the customer, calling him up and making a booking, finding out how the service works, or using people that you respect to be objective to use a service. So we use that. I guess it's called mystery shopping quite regularly, and we also monitor service levels across the board to see things like speed of response in terms of telephone calls or inquiries, how close we are to meeting the 2-hour windows, and then we link that monitoring analysis through to employee rewards. So if you can set up a system that essentially captures customer service as a KPI of the business, then you're kind of halfway there.